Hi Geminis, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your April 2018 reading. I'm going to start out by pulling a card from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. And I'm going to ask for spiritual guidance and then we'll refer back to this card at the end of the reading. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding Gemini's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through April 2018. Love and romance, career and finance. Okay, so you guys got the Burning Hero. All right, there is the number 3 here. So let's pay a little mind to that, put this in the book real quick and move forward and see what we find. All right. I'm going to start with career and finance and see if Spirit leads us in any other direction while we're doing so. I'm starting out with a Celtic spread and I'm using the Gateway to the Divine deck. Pardon my gum because it helps keep my mouth moist. I say that all the time, but you know, I'm sorry if it bothers you, but I'd be drinking water continuously and it's disruptive and probably just as bad. I don't know. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding Gemini's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through April 2018. Thank you. Okay, so you guys are starting off with a message from someone about something. It may seem as though there is some lucky energy here, but for some reason there's a little bit of anxiety. In your mental aspects position, we have a new exciting beginning being offered to you from the universe when it comes to blessings of abundance, prosperity, however it applies to you, love, romance, and that's in your thoughts. Oh, I'm sorry, that's crossing this. Oh my goodness. Okay, that just changes everything, but it kind of is the same thing. You're hearing a message about a new path in love or abundance. I'm really starting to feel like it's love, more so, but let's keep going. So in your mental aspects position, we have got celebration, partying, coming together with others, maybe with 3 people, I don't know, a third party. In your foundation, we have got temperance. So Spirit's sending in this temperance angel to say, you know, this is a time of healing for you. You know, kind of slow down, set goals for yourself, contemplate on a new direction. In the past, you were trying to be clear with others about your path, what you expected, and you were very, very clear. And then this message came in from someone who may be a little bit fiery, maybe even on the cusp of Pisces and Aries. And in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have an ending that you guys see coming. You're just kind of like, I'm healing right now. If this comes to an end, I'm fine with it. Now you do have control in your, in the position of your ability to control the situation. You have the ability to come together and to sign a contract or start a partnership with someone. And it's lined up with this message going out regarding love. So Spirit is saying, how long are you going to sit in the position of heartache? What is it that you can bring to an end when it comes to a 3-party connection or partying too much? Because you guys have control over signing an agreement in your life, coming together with a partnership in your life, moving forward in a way that is very karmic. So you're happy where you're at, you're beautiful, you're comfortable where you're at, and you're connecting out in a lucky way at this time with someone in the community or society. So by the end of April, you guys are going to be hoping, wishing, and praying on a star that these changes are going to take place on your behalf, by which maybe you can move or someone else can move. In your hopes or fears, we have, I'm feeling almost fearing an older gentleman maybe who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. But it's like as you're healing and bringing something to an end, a message comes in. Or the message already did, pardon me. Maybe you guys are setting goals to manifest a new path. Now the High Priestess is here to help guide you in that path. She's got your map. She has the seeds you want to plant. She has the owl there representing the wisdom you have to guide her, or that she's going to guide you with. And it's going to bring you clarity. So I'm going to just kind of summarize in a 3-card spread to my right here with the same Gateway to the Divine Tarot. Some of you, not all of you, are starting out with these kind of energies up in your head, frustrated, contemplating what it is you have to offer when it comes to love. To someone who may have Aries in their chart, maybe some of you just are frustrated because you don't want to be involved with love at this time. So you're busy focusing on finances. And again, I'm feeling like there is a new beautiful path ahead that is being manifested for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, there's a gift, a blessing, something turning in your favor. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're taking the time, hopefully, to just kind of rest and contemplate, you know, what kind of contract or commitment you want to make, but to heal at the same time. Healing, contemplating new directions, but not taking any steps. There's an exciting, passionate path here some of you, not all of you, would like to go towards. But there are some unhealthy energies there. Maybe someone here, you Geminis or someone else, are addicted to a person, place, or thing, circumstance, situation. Could even be a substance. And you're finally laying down the path or thinking, do I give this path one last try? Because it's starting to get heavy on my back. And Spirit's saying this is a very karmic process. This whole connection and walk you guys are on right now is a bit of a karmic test here. Spirit's saying to make sure with the 5 of Cups that you appreciate all of the wonderful things about you, what has transpired, even if it's been painful, because it's left you with 2 cups to cling together and celebrate with. Your hands are not empty, but your communication isn't working so well either. So as you take time to rest, pray to Spirit. They will bring in the answers you seek when it comes to love and money, happiness and joy. Give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come financially, and then contemplate as you rest about what this new, more fulfilling path could look like. Some of you are either doing extremely well financially, or you're connected to someone who's very fiery and is a hard worker who does well financially. Someone who may have fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. And then we have someone trying to get to the truth of a situation when it comes to love involving Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Wow. So I'm going to bring in some clarity here. I feel pulled to really pull some cards from the Romance Angel deck, so we'll do that. And we're doing a Celtic spread at this time. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding love and romance for the month of April 2018. Okay. All right, so we got this really passionate, fun little connection via some sort of text messaging maybe, and we do have this energy of deception. Someone may be wearing a false mask, and you guys are looking for a new path in love, or are you? Is there a new path on offer from Spirit and you are deceiving yourself that it could turn into anything more? It is a time of self-respect, of course, because if you don't love yourself first, you don't have your whole self to give to someone else. So always claim that time in your life path with others when you have to do some private work on your own path. I mean, just tell people I'm taking some time in my own space to figure some things out, right? In your mental aspects position, we have either, no, it is a celebration. Some of you are thinking about a celebration whereby which your love life could rise to a higher level of commitment somehow. And some of you are just patiently waiting, healing, contemplating, making plans, thinking about new directions, as you may be separated from someone you're communicating with. So in the recent past, we have the King of Swords energies. I felt this is you guys kind of speaking your truth and being very clear about that. But there was still Spirit saying, you know, extend your lighthearted energies, give and care and flirt with others. There's nothing wrong with doing that because that's what keeps our heart beating, right? In the next 2 to 3 weeks, though, we have death. Okay, so we have something coming to an end that you figured was coming to an end. And right about that time, you guys are kind of going, oh, wait a minute now. This is ending. Maybe I really do want this. I kind of really want to express my love to this person. Well, you guys have control over deciding if you want to have this partnership or not. So we've got the High Priestess of Spirit here saying, I will guide you. Now you've gotten the High Priestess twice. So I feel as though you have more than one spirit helping to bring you the clarity that you seek when it comes to loving yourself first and then offering this cup of love to someone else. Spirit is saying in the spiritual guidance position that they are trying to help you heal from old pain and heartache. And that it is a good time to focus on financial issues. Okay, just kind of keep yourself busy. They're working on your behalf. In your hopes and fears, you're hoping or fearing something that has to do with an older person who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And you've got the reminder energies, continually reminding you in your thoughts that there's this person. That's why you're contemplating bringing something to an end. In the outcome position, there's travel, and the High Priestess is traveling with you to bring you the truth of a situation. And Spirit's saying, as you head in that direction, keep an open mind. You know, people may be different than you expect. I feel like this is in a good way. Where was this? I'm just getting so caught up now. Okay, so, all right, let's do a 3-card summary over here to my left with the same Romance Angel deck. All right. So Spirit's telling you, Geminis, in the first week and a half or so from now, watching this video, take some time to think before bringing something to a complete end. Okay? Have faith in Spirit that as you ask for what it is you want, you will receive it. You will manifest it. And they're going to help you. Good or bad, wrong or right, we make decisions in our path to find out more about our own soul. So there may be a strong magnetic attraction and you're trusting in Spirit. But part of you is getting too caught up where you're maybe overthinking something or someone too much and you're trying to take back, or Spirit's saying it's time to take back control of your life. As you get to know people over a period of time, maybe people who have children or because you have children, then the timing will come when you can work on a partnership. So a little bit of what I feel here is that something isn't meant to transpire at this time. Yes, so if you're separated from someone, know that you're receiving the let go of control energies. What happens is meant to happen because we're learning something, and Spirit observes, you know, how we interacted with others, how we focused on our own path and didn't get hung up on another entity, you know, in the form of a human being. So stay optimistic about your life. Know that your feelings are real and they're always worth exploring. A true love will come in when you least expect it, as you are just knowing you're attractive by just enjoying each and every moment of your life as time is passing here. It is safe for you to open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Know that divine timing is working on your behalf. For some of you, not all of you, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you come to a realization that you or someone else is dealing with some sort of addiction or has codependent energies. And that's kind of where they leave you, is moving forward in your own path and just kind of spending time maybe thinking thoughts that are kind about someone, but not getting lost in your thoughts about someone. Just in April, there's something karmic here, and you're being, your wishes will be fulfilled when it comes to some sort of change. Yeah, you guys in the end may feel like someone's the right one, but you're not sure if you've already met the right one. That's why there's like back and forth here. So pay attention to the red flags. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Because you don't want to call in unrequited love, right? Some of you still need to release your ex and make an effort. This is a lot about making an effort, you know, because once you find the answer you seek by asking the question, you are now on the other side of what you were struggling with. All right, so I'm going to bring in the energies of someone that you guys may be thinking of at this time, or have been thinking of. All right, so let's start with the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. I'm going to start out with you guys first, and then the person by which you may be thinking of, or a situation, circumstance, or environment. For some of you, if you're contemplating or praying or wishing to move somewhere because there's a better opportunity there, that is a yes. And the changes will come, or you'll find out about the changes of travel by the end of April 2018. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini. Thank you. All right, so the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time, for some of you, not all of you, is that you are stepping into a brand new prosperous path. It starts out slow and it will grow, is what Spirit wants me to tell you. You are connecting with someone day to day that is a very fun, kind community or societal connection. In your thoughts, some of you, not all of you, are thinking about maybe a bad habit you have, or a person you're addicted to, or just some of your thoughts. And in your foundation, you have thoughts of, I think you have someone there to support you even. Or this is you standing strong with the Queen of Swords energies, with your sword on your lap, saying, these are my boundaries, these are my goals. Are you going in the same direction? Do you have the same priorities? Because if not, I'm just going to use my sword and I'm going to cut away from this path with you, and I'm going to move into what fulfills me, because we have to come first, right? All right, Gemini, so in the past, you guys were trying to, or well, you had the ability, you had the life renewed acorn to plant a new beginning for yourself. Here's that beautiful new beginning. Connecting with someone, but in your thoughts, knowing that you can't agree with the situation or circumstance. And even in your foundation, Geminis, you guys, either you're claiming these energies of speaking your truth, or you have a connection to another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. And in the next few weeks here, we have passion, thinking, is this real? Is this not real? You guys have control over saying what needs to be said that you've been afraid to say. Maybe it's even communicating about finances in some way, or saying what you need to say in a new path regarding finances. Spiritual advice speaks of karma. And that's in your thoughts, and here's what's in the next couple weeks. Is something you're doing good, or is it bad? Because in your hopes and fears, you start getting into this overly focused, in your head type energy. Some of you Geminis, not all of you. But in the outcome position, someone reaches out, and it's all fun and good. So for somebody I'm reading for, you're contemplating maybe giving up on a passionate connection, but you're having a difficult time. So I gotta continue. So let's continue into the other person's energies. So the person, Gemini, that you guys are thinking of, whomever's energies I'm pulling for this general reading, they are the Magician. They are manipulating as they are sneaking away. They are manifesting the desire or the ability to sneak away from a situation. They are all up in their head with fantasy. You see it as unhealthy. They see it as like cute little thoughts. They have come a long way in life, actually. They've done well financially lately. In the past, they had an opportunity, or you guys, they may have been in a path with someone who had water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or they were looking for a new path in love. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, they want this happily ever after. They're fantasizing about it, they're trying to manipulate it, and they have control over deciding when they've had enough. And I think they have. Spirit's telling them to make a wish when it comes to love. Yes, because in their hopes and fears position, they're hoping they've walked a path long enough and that they can be reborn somehow. Step into a new beginning after all that they've experienced. So some of you are trying to get to the truth of a situation when it comes to a couple people you care about. And you've kind of drug your feet and you've tried to heal because it just seems like something's not going to work. So therefore, some of you want to bring something to an end. But you're having a difficult time doing so. So you may have to have a conversation, even though it may leave you feeling down. It will then bring you clarity. Yeah. You guys may end up regretting by the end of April letting go of a friendship that was really close and fun. See, you guys see it as that way. But I'm wondering, how do you see the other person? This is you guys being really harsh, and the person you're contemplating and thinking about has their garb on. They're in like fight or defense or however mode, and they feel stuck. So Spirit's offering you guys the Strength card at this time to kind of fly free and decide how long you're going to wait for a message. Or decide maybe you're going to step into a new path and you're going to go and see what you need to know, no matter how it affects others, because you may want some sort of victory here. But you're not even sure as you go into it. And again, I keep feeling like you're not going to know what's on the other side till you take the step and look, right? That's all it takes sometimes to just free ourselves, is to just take a step and see. So I'm going to bring in spiritual guidance one last time here. with the gilded, okay, this popped out for someone. Some of you, the High Priestess of Water is here to help you. Okay, thank you. With your emotions. Wow, okay. I just got a whole bunch of stories all of a sudden. All right, spiritual guidance, please. Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed. For those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini. Again with the Strength card. You have the strength to step into a brand new beginning. A new beginning that may start very small, but that will grow because it's a gift from heaven. Have the strength to maybe connect with this friend and give them a gift. And then you're going to have an understanding. Beautiful. So you're going to have the strength to listen to spirit, to wait, to observe, to communicate if you need be. And then they're going to shine some sort of understanding upon you. For some of you, not all of you, in your mental aspects position, we have, or thoughts position, feeling as though something is unhealthy. And again, we have the High Priestess of Water, helping to guide you when it comes to your emotions. It could be that a person you guys are thinking of has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. So in your foundation, you've got the Queen of Swords energies. Being clear with your boundaries, speaking your truth, asking if someone wants the same thing as you do, and finding success. Spirit saying congratulations. At some point, some of you, not all of you, may see a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as an unhealthy energy and are contemplating a successful beginning with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. In the past, you had the life renewed acorn to plant a very new beginning for yourself. But you needed the time that you were allotted to figure out what love really meant to you. So you're coming into an understanding here, and in the next 2 to 3 weeks, some of you maybe desire some sort of passion, but you can't make up your mind about that connection. And Spirit's saying you've been in denial, or you will find yourself in denial because of the passion. So you guys have control over speaking your truth in the next 4 or 5 weeks. Saying what needs to be said in the kindest of ways, but being honest, not only with them, but with your own self. And then the karmic wheel will turn in your favor. Either way, because you're going to understand that others, though you felt like you were the same, maybe one of you was black, one was white, but you both these cats have lived different lives. They have different experiences, different viewpoints, and that's what Spirit's trying to say, is it's okay to have different perspectives. But you may not have the same perspective when it comes to this passionate connection. Tied to the water sign. So in your hopes and fears, and even in the outcome, we've got communication. We've got focused a lot on communication, and we've got the High Priestess. I couldn't find her before, but she showed back up here, and that's amazing how that just happened. Who's guiding the path ahead of you and is going to help you to let go. Now the letting go could be from the water sign, could be from the Libra, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I don't know why I said Aries, and I do feel like that was accurate. All right. Remember, the person that you're thinking about, for some reason, is having to sneak away. Okay? In their thoughts. Whether it's from their children, their family, their circumstances, their whatever. they need to become more honest with themselves as well about the direction that they're going in. So they're in a little bit of a state of confusion. I think who you're thinking of and you should definitely get together and have some sort of discussion so you both can figure out what this is. Once you sit and have coffee with someone for a short period of time, you're really going to get to know whether or not something was meant to be. All right, so there's an opportunity here to check that out throughout the month of April. Whenever you guys are ready, don't be anxious. This is a lucky, blessed time for you. So let me know what turns up. All right, and I pulled the Journey of Love deck here earlier, and again, you guys received the Burning Hero card. So I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author to close the reading. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. This oracle brings a message from the heat of your labor. Sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings as well. Okay, so there's a lot of messages here. Take some time throughout the month to kind of check back and write down what it is you're pulling out of this reading as life is taking place. Each time you write something down, ask yourself, why did I write this down? How did this apply to me? What kind of lesson did I learn because of this? And who am I now that I've grown and learned from this? How am I going to move forward with this knowledge and experience and make the changes that Spirit is guiding me to make? Because this is definitely a karmic path, and wishes could come true, but there may involve a little bit of travel here. So again, if you want me to pull your personal energies, just give me an email at josiek42@gmail.com. Tell me your horoscope sign, which is your sun sign, and a question or concern you may have. And the information is listed below. Thank you again for stopping by. Take care and God bless.